TV store.
Good evening, sir. My name is Rakish. Is this the shop?
This is TV radio store.
Yes, sir. Okay. How are you today?
I'm doing just fine.
Okay, my friend. I'm truck driver, and I'm looking to see if you can help me out. I'm trying to get my truck set up with a very beautiful radio setup. You know, radio and antenna and everything. So, is there anything you can help me with?
When you come by here, I've got everything. I've got radios, antennas, coax, and everything to set you up.
Okay, question to you. Are your prices competitive, or do you have certain prices? And what is the best radio you're going to suggest for me? I need the one with the most power.
Well, with the most power?
Yeah, most power, yeah.
Okay, I've got a Connex General Lee 40W.
Okay, how much rating is that, and how much price? The power rating.
It's about 120, 125 watts.
Okay.
Got about 240 different channels in it. Echo, talkback, everything built in from the factory.
Okay.
$454.
$454. Okay, but that's 120 watts. That don't seem too impressive. Do you have something maybe 400, 500 watts? Maybe something in a bigger range?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have maybe something we can hook up, like a power box or something where we can? I need to speak about 40, 50 miles. All my friends, they have big radio systems, and they can talk 40, 50 miles. So I'm trying to match it up with them. You know, we're going down the road. You know, we want to be able to interact with each other. So I need something, you know, that's gonna do it right there. You know.
Okay. Well, your distance is mainly going to come from your antennas.
Right.
I mean, I sit here and talk. I talk on the shop radio. It's only got 135 watts of power, and I talk all over the country.
Okay, but you can talk in the day and night over the country, or just during the day?
During the day well, I only talk during the day because I'm at home at night.
Okay, so you can say like you got how many watts? 135 watts, and you can talk to Florida like all the way across.
I get phone calls all the time. I got one from Mississippi this morning, Louisiana. I get them all the time from back east.
Okay, no problem. So if I buy one of your 130 watts radios, I can talk from California to Florida, no problem, straight shot.
In the right conditions, yes.
Oh, but I said that's the problem. I need to be able to talk to my friends 45 miles, 50 miles. When we're driving behind each other, I can't have to worry about the conditioning, you know. I need to do it all day, every day.
Listen. I'm going to shoot you the straight truth, okay?
Okay.
Whoever's telling you that is sitting on a high mountain, and they're talking down into a lower area, calling that far.
Okay.
Now the reason why is because the Earth is round, okay?
Okay.
And at about 15 to 20 miles, the radio wave shoots line of sight. Okay. After about 15 to 20 miles, that radio signal starts going off into space.
Oh.
And then when it hits the ionosphere, it bounces back down. Okay, so I don't know who's telling you this or what, but I'm calling them straight out. If they're not on a mountain, if they're on flat ground, I guarantee you, okay, they are not talking that kind of distance, because it's physically impossible.
Right, and I understand you're a very knowledgeable guy. You know, you're doing business for many years, and you know better knowledge than me. But I have two friends. One have a Galaxia 98 VHP, do 350 watts, and the other one he have a the 94 HP Galaxia, and that one do about 100 maybe 40, 50 watts, and they're talking like 50 miles, no problem, into each other every day. They follow each other.
Okay, there is almost no difference between 125 watts and 175 watts.
Okay.
Okay, listen to me. Okay, if you've got a 125 watt radio,
all right.
To double your range, or to make it noticeably louder, you would have to quadruple your power and go to 500 watts.
That's
From
understandable.
100.
That's understandable. But we're not talking about making louder. We're talking about just being able to, get out real nice. You talk to each other normal, like me and you're talking right now. No yelling, no screaming, nobody care how loud he is. Nobody care about that. Just be able to,
Okay.
talk to each other. That's it.
Okay. Listen to me.
All right.
You can have a 300 watt radio,
Okay.
and you won't stop 5 miles if you don't have a properly tuned antenna.
Okay.
Okay? You can have 500 watts, you ain't going to talk 5 miles if you don't have a properly tuned antenna.
Oh,
So
really?
the antenna is more important actually than the radio.
Okay, so you're saying if we got, let's say we got a monkey-made 75,000 watt antenna, is that going to dramatically improve my range?
Okay, number one. Okay, here again. You're saying 75,000 watt a monkey-made antenna.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. The antenna does not have any power in it. That rating is only, a matter of fact, to begin with, it's only rated at 25,000. Okay? And that rating doesn't come from the antenna. All that means is that the antenna will handle up to 25,000 watts.
Oh, really? Okay.
There is absolutely no power in that antenna at all. There's no electrical going to that antenna.
Well, the way I heard it, and I apologize for, I don't mean to sound like I'm stupid, but these guys were sitting there one night, they were talking about, they said, Rakish, this is how it works. Is let's say you have one of your radios, you set 240 channels, right? Times 125 watts, and you shoot all the birdie watts in the antenna, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna need like something big, like 75,000 watts, so they can handle all the bird watts.
No.
That don't work like that?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
okay. Here, this is okay. If you're on channel, let's just say channel 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You key up. Okay. You key up. You're putting out, let's just say 200 watts.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
On channel 20. Now, if you go to channel 1, you're going to put that 200 watts out on channel 1. It's not going to go out on channel 20.
Okay.
So you're only the radio is putting out the same amount of power on each channel that you use.
But it's not multiplying.
You're only using one channel. You don't multiply because you're only using one channel at a time.
Oh, I see. Okay, now making sense why they were saying 240 channels times your output power. They're trying to teach me here something, so I'm listening and I'm going, okay, maybe I can learn something, I need to know before, I go spend crazy money on a very bad setup, but, so, 100...
Whoever is telling you all this stuff don't have a clue of the reality of how radio operates.
This is how they're telling me too. They say, Rakish, don't worry about the coax length because it doesn't matter. As long as you can get it from antenna to radio, you're going to be all right. So I need about 6 foot. Is that going to work?
Okay, listen to me. You just got done saying, don't worry about the coax because you have to get it from the radio to the antenna.
That's what they're telling me. So I'm asking professional. You're professional.
How do you think it gets from the radio to the antenna?
No, but see, they're trying to sell me. Another shop was trying to tell me you need 18 foot of coax. You don't need. You can't use a short one because I was gonna buy everything from him, and I go in store and I say, okay, my friend, I need 6 foot of coax. He look at me. He says, why you need 6 foot? I said, but it's because I measure. I lay across the dashboard. I lay out and I say about 6 foot is gonna reach from antenna to radio. He says, no. You can't use 6 foot. You have to use 18 foot or else it's not going to work. Is that correct or no?
Okay. He is right.
Okay. So that's a true story. The 18 foot is the perfect for me.
Yes.
Okay. But why does it's one power line? One coax is just from one end to another end. Why does it matter? What's the difference? How does it?
You wouldn't understand it if I told you on the phone.
Right.
If you came and talked, I could draw out a graph. And I can explain it very easily to you.
It's no problem. I understand there is more to it, but I don't mean to sound like stupid or something. I just want to kind of just tell you what I've been told, And I'm just going by what because you're a professional. I got your number from a very good gentleman. He drive a big KW. He say, you call this
Yeah.
man. This man is the best man in the country. He's the nicest guy. He's gonna help you. He's gonna explain to you what you need. He's gonna be there for you all the way from the get-go to the finish. And just listen to what he says and get what he tell you, and you're gonna get out. That's why I'm giving you a call, because all these cocksuckers, and I'm sorry my language, but they're trying to feed me all this bullshit, like you need to do this or you need to do that, or and who am I trusting? I don't know what is going on. Everybody's saying the different story. Nobody say the same thing. Nobody said
Okay,
the same
well,
thing.
listen. Okay, just listen real close.
All right.
Okay, I used to drive a truck.
Oh yeah.
And when I didn't know, yes, I drove for 25 years.
Oh my God,
And when
that's very nice.
I didn't know anything about radios. I was lied to and ripped off and stolen by so many different radio shops that, see, by that happening to me, I learned a big lesson. If I just be straightforward and honest with people and tell them the truth and do a good job, this is the kind of thing this is why that guy told you, go here. He will tell you right, he will take care of you, and my business is a lot better for it.
That's right, and
Okay,
I can tell that already, since you already know how hard it is to drive truck, and you get out there and you want to talk, and people have big radios, they're squashing you, and it's like, okay, what can I do to be heard out there? Everybody can talk to me too, and everybody, it's no problem. Money is no problem. You're only supposed to buy radio one time and buy good setup and be okay, but my problem is everybody telling me different story. Like, listen for once. One guy, he call his radio truckerized, okay? He's using the truckerized, some kind of name. He say his radios are the best. Then you call the next guy, he got full built tune. Then the next guy will tell you he got chip swing tune. It's like competition tuning. What is all up with this tuning? What's the best tuning you can get? I mean, what are we talking here about?
Okay, and all this amounts to just a bunch of bullshit. Okay,
Yeah.
a radio. Look, there's a whole team of engineers that design these radios.
Right.
And there's probably 18 or 20, 25 different brands of radios made.
Right.
You know that every one of them is, all of them are only made by 4 different companies. And even though you've got a Galaxy,
Okay.
you might have a Magnum, or not a Magnum, but a Galaxy and a Connex
Okay.
is made by the same company, uses the same board. It just changes the faceplate and the configuration of the dials.
Right. So they're
Inside,
trying to fool you, right?
the board inside is the same.
Okay.
Okay? Uniden makes Cobra.
Right.
Okay? I mean, there's only 4 companies that make all the radios.
Okay. No, I understanding, your vast knowledge is very appreciated, but what my problem is, they say, if you cut the limiter, you're gonna swing like crazy, you're gonna be loud and proud, 3 top tall, something like a wall or something, but, I don't need
Yeah.
that, I don't understand what limiter, where do you cut it? You go cut it by the inside the radio, or where is the limiter? Where is the speed limiter over there, or something like that? I'm talking about some kind of limiter.
Okay. Yeah, the limiter is a piece in the radio that a lot of people disable, and that's exactly the wrong thing to do.
Okay.
Okay? Listen, I could sit here and try to talk to you and explain this to you, but unless I have you in front of me to where I can explain to you on paper and make you understand it,
Right.
and turn out, we could talk all day long and you still really understand.
You're very no. It's just you can tell me it's bullshit. It's no good. This is what you do. This is what you need. So tell me what you would sell me for a setup. What you have? You want to sell me? What kind of radio? What kind of coax? What kind of antenna? I need everything. I don't have nothing. I got a Cobra 29, but it's been given to me by a fellow truck driver. I hear some kind of rattling inside. I don't even know if the thing even works very good. I power it on. All I hear is some kind of crazy sounds, and I turn it off right away. It's no good. So what you can give me the price with what kind of setup, and
A Cobra 29 is a good radio,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not going to do not going to do anything near what you want to do.
Right, right. So
Okay,
no problem,
this is
no
the
problem.
design.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you want power? You're going to have to go to a Galaxy or Conex or Magnum or
Whichever one you prefer, because you've been dealing with it for so many years. So out of experience, which is the most reliable and best?
I choose to sell a Galaxy or a Conex, what they call a General E 40W.
Okay.
It comes designed. Comes with the power, designed and built from the factory. It's already there, and it's made all to work together instead of having to, add this and do this, do that. It's built and designed to do what it's capable of doing.
Right.
Okay. So, and then you just do a proper tune-up and alignment on it, and they work great. They're loud. They got good power, and they give you good distance.
So what do you call your
With
tune?
a proper tune-up. Pardon?
Do you have a name for your tune, or is it just pick and tune?
I go into conversion. You have to go in because it's a 10-meter radio.
Yeah, I heard that before. They say you have to convert it, yeah.
You have to go and convert it and then tune and align it.
Okay, no problem. And then what price for that?
That's $453.
$453. Okay, so now how much am I paying you for coax?
Okay, the coax, well, okay. What kind of truck is it? I mean, it doesn't matter. The coax costs.
Right.
The coax costs $30.
Okay, that's
okay, then you're going to need a stud.
Right.
Then you're going to need an antenna.
Yeah, I need the price for stud and antenna and everything. So let's say you sell me.
You're probably looking 250, 350. Probably looking to have the radio installed and run through the town. You're probably looking at about $1,000.
$1,000 for everything, right? What kind of antenna you were giving me?
It's an antenna that we have made for us. It's equivalent to a monkey made.
Okay.
That comes with a unconditional lifetime warranty.
Yeah, what they call it? Do you have the name?
Well, we call it a Big L, but it's
Big L. Okay, Big L. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay. So Big L antenna, coax, stud mount, and installation, everything, tuning, about $1,000, right?
Yeah. What kind of truck is it?
It's a 2016 Volvo 780, beautiful, brand spanking new, my friend.
Yeah, I know what truck it is now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at about $1,000.
Okay. How long timing wise when I show to your place you think it's gonna take us to complete the setup and everything?
Once I get started on it, probably 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours, okay. It's not bad. I can maybe. Do you have somewhere I can go eat something by the time you're finishing up everything? I come back, you pay you cash money and walk outside.
Yeah. Yes, sir, I do. There's a place right down the street.
Okay, all right. So, what days you're open? So I know when to come in. Like right now, special holidays are coming up. I'm gonna be down there next week in your area over there by the TA. We're gonna be there Monday because we just got loaded here. We're gonna be Monday over there. So you think you can hook us up on Monday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good deal. What's your name so I can write it down here? So next time I give you a call, that way I don't just call like crazy. I want to call very nice to you. What do they call you?
My name is Paul.
Paul? Okay, Paul. All right. And I got the number. What's your name of the CB shop you got there?
The CB radio store.
Oh, CB radio store. Okay, no problem. This gentleman gave me the phone number. He told me you're the best in the country. Very nice guy. You know your stuff. And he didn't tell me the name of the thing, so I write it down here. The radio store. Okay. Paul. Okay. Got it right here. Okay, my friend. All right, man, my friend. Thank you for your information. Very knowledgeable and very, 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 very professional talking. And I will recommend you to other guys. And I'm looking forward to doing the setup with you. So God bless you, my friend. And we will talk to you then, I guess. What time you're opening Monday, you say?
8 o'clock Monday through Friday.
Okay.
8 o'clock to 5 o'clock Monday through Friday. 8 to 4 on Saturday.
All right, so I will be going to delivering Monday morning. We got 8 o'clock appointment down there, and we'll probably take maybe 3-4 hours. Got finish everything, come back. So I'll say about noon. No problem. I can come about noon. I call you, Paul. My name is Rakish. Remember that one, and we'll get everything going for you, and hopefully we get the better setup over there, so I can get out there and talk good. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, my friend. God bless you one more time, and enjoy your day. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Bye.
very much. God
Bye-bye.
bless. Bye.